Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence on the Mysterious JG. I forgot to save at the end of the last video, so let's save now, in case anything goes wrong with the recording, or terribly wrong with something in just the game, but not really planning on doing a lot of save scumming here. Shouldn't be necessary. I think we've cleared the most difficult hurdles we're going to clear. We've made ourselves the strongest force on the map, although interestingly, you'll see we are very unpopular. Everyone hates us. The reasoning is wary of treachery, wary of treachery, wary of treachery, and that's story. Oh, check this out. This is, I think, yeah, Ashikaga clan. This is the clan that represents the Shogun, and they've got alliances with all these clans because they're the legitimate government, supposedly. But everyone hates us because we plot events. We formed this like this three-way marriage alliance, this Mormon marriage alliance. I'm sorry, but we had this marriage alliance, a tripartite alliance, not like a man with two wives and three people in a marriage, but through marriage we formed an alliance with the Imagawa and the Hojo. But then when the Imagawa suffered a setback, we like quickly betrayed them and attacked them from behind and took them over. So the Hojo don't like us, and no one else likes us either, because you don't do that. That's scummy. Now it kind of reminds me of the video games Dynasty Warriors Empires and Samurai Warriors Empires, in which like forming an alliance with another party is just, it's a use of a turn, and it's a tactic that you can unlock and have. And we can, like the other party in those games, like if you play the card, I guess, kind of, that is form a long-term alliance with such and such clan, they don't get to say no, and you get to revoke them at any time. So that's a game in which you can constantly cheat. Like Liu Bei can be like, I'm going to attack Cao Cao every turn until I'm completely exhausted, and his counterattack is definitely going to take my territory. At which point, on that, right before that turn, I will force Cao Cao to accept a long-term alliance, even though he would never do so. And then once that alliance is over, and then as soon as I'm strong enough to fight again, I will renege on the alliance and attack. It's like you can do that all day long. You're not really supposed to do that. That's kind of how Shingen played, though. And no one else was cool with that, which is why everyone else hates us right now. But it doesn't matter, because we can beat any of them. Can we beat all of them if they attack us all at the same time? I don't know, but they're not doing that, so we're good. Yeah, sadly, Yusamasa Sakabara, I mean, he seems like a good guy and all, but now I suddenly can't find him. We just hired him. Yasumusa Sakabara shows discontent on occasion. Tokugawa retainer, one of the 4 Tokugawa guardians, very fierce and courageous warrior. He's got excellent stats. But sadly, we didn't end up. The Tadakatsu is still hanging around with no job. So we just got to take over that castle, or that city he's in, and suddenly we'll be able to hire him, because he's just hanging around and nobody's hiring him. We'll go for a large garden, which will allow a tea retreat. Got Ieyasu's Tokugawa's like twin brother who's working for us now, but it's almost a relief that we don't have a bunch of improvements we can do. We could be improving roads. In fact, we do need to spend some money on that in some of these areas to get our cities to grow as best as they can. But we're not quite wealthy enough to work on that kind of thing right now. Am I going to send anyone else out marching right now? Oh, I was going to... move the Baldo family. See, he's not terrible. He's just not that good. Having Vulture Bean and Jaxors at the same base is wasteful, but they won't be there long. Once we start taking over Matsudaira cities, we're going to have to move them anyway. So we'll let the Baldo clan take over Sunpu Palace and then march troops out. In the meantime, oh, Fuji Yoshida Castle should have marched, but I guess they can be here to help if Kumine Castle is attacked. But that might not happen if I don't waste a bunch of food. What happened is I sold food, and yeah, it does monitor your food, and they attacked when I didn't have enough food to march out my full army.
We march!
Let us gracefully descend upon the battlefield.
Because we're going to have a big fight on our hands. Like, they are going to come back. The Oda are going to join as well. We're not just going to get to grab all those castles without a fight, despite how it looks right this minute.
Let us show them how we do battle.
It would certainly be nice if we could just take over.
We march.
But we'll see what happens.
The enemy is invading our territory. The enemy is heading for our territory.
Okay, that was a surprise. 2 different places, huh? Kunamine and Hachioji Castle. Somebody going against Kanbara Castle? But yeah, touch button log. Hold on. I need to go to the log, yeah. Okay. Apparently that doesn't go on the log, them announcing that we're being attacked. Tamanawa Castle. Kawagoe Castle. I know they're attacking here. Affiliation. Oh, fudge. I get confused. Some of them have a target that's showing. I guess I just need to keep an eye out. I definitely was told I was being attacked. And now all these units are deploying that don't show necessarily where they're going. Not that you would necessarily be privileged to know where they're attacking, but... Hachioji is... Yeah, okay. I guess I just need to keep an eye on the situation.
Let's head out.
I'm gonna have a food issue here pretty soon.
We march. We march.
Yukitaki Sanada should be able to do some good up here.
The battlefield will be mine.
So yeah, this is something I'd hoped to avoid, getting attacked while I was trying to attack, but probably should have known it would happen. 1,500, 1,500, 1,000. Anyone else coming? $500.
We march.
Yeah, I might have to base trade here. I might have to lose some stuff in order to gain stuff. Where? A lot of stuff going on all of a sudden, huh? So the Oda took Naki Castle. What I'm worried about is them taking... I'd like to take the Saito officers for myself. But, you can see... the Matsudaira have turned around. The Oda aren't really quite as sure what to do. They might come in here and help with this siege. The Azai are up here helping the Oda. That's interesting. Does look like the Saito are kind of doomed. It would be nice if I could take Iwamura Castle. But I don't really see how I can. It might be that I can take Sakurabora Castle like late, like if they don't finish them off, I might be able to take over that castle. Anyway, you guys are... Yeah, this has really gotten interesting all of a sudden.
Allow us to help.
So this is 1500 versus 1800. This is... I could probably win that one, but I'm not going to be able to beat all of these guys. I'm really going to need to... Oh, what? I'm fighting at my castle. Oh, okay. It was considered a surprise attack, so I guess I should be happy. I surprised attacked them from behind as they were heading for my castle. So I'll take that.
Yes.
And he's got increased range attack. Raises defense. Okay. I'm just going to make sure they don't interfere.
Take them down. Leave it to me.
Acknowledged.
Raises range attacks. Okay, going for the sharpshooter.
This battle is
Brett the Hitman Hart style.
This will decide the battle.
Because I hate to waste troops fighting the tribal support, but I really don't want Kazuhiro to lose much of anything here. Because he's going to have a bunch of other battles to fight after this. But this knight attack, like, it seems random when those happen. But it certainly seemed to favor me. You can't stop me, bitch. The fact that this has been such a... Like, Kazuhiro, good job. Your knight attack... It's Buffalo Soldiers, man. I'm sorry, that sounds like a weird racial comment, but, like... He's the only black character in the game, and he launched a night attack. That's what the Buffalo Soldiers were famous for. The Native Americans were, like, terrified of their night attacks because they could see white troops coming in the moonlight and African-American troops in dark uniforms. It's just factual. Like, they were intimidated by their night attacks. At any rate, so the Kazuhiro... Not that he had an entire army of black guys. He's just a black guy, so that's kind of silly on my part, but... This is less of a good thing here, because you do not have support. Maybe Kazuhiro could come up and help. It would mean leaving his base for a moment.
Down on me.
Meanwhile, we're auto-winning battles over there. Okay, see if we can get our...
Let's go.
Kazuhiro, master of the night attack. I love it. Okay, so this is an actual guy, and that's... Okay.
Acknowledged.
But Yojiro Bayushi, who is our progressive, he's out there, you know, fighting for trans rights, but he's also fighting to stop the Uesugi from taking over a city, so we'll help him any way we can with that.
Can you survive our onslaught?
Possible. What the hell's going on? Perfect! Use your dark mind control powers on both enemies. Wait, did he actually do it? Oh, it doesn't matter. I shut it off before it took effect, it looks like.
Pull back.
Wow, Kazuhiro is just sort of... He has been devastating out here with these tactical night strikes. But I think it's time now to just rally troops around the city itself. Oh boy, this is going to be a problem though. They are really intent on taking Kaizu Castle.
We march.
We've gone through our food rapidly. But the Hojo have not actually attacked us. It's the Uesugi attacking us in two different places, not the Hojo attacking us. I really wish I knew. They have a marriage alliance with the Oda, of course, and at this point that hasn't been broken by story. So they are actually there to help the Oda. That is very unfortunate for the Saito. They are going to go down. Not sure if I'm going to be able to swing taking the Saito's officers, but hopefully I can find a way. It's more important for now. Boy, we're really gonna owe is this one even worth zooming in on? Let's try to finish it fast. We're gonna owe the Uesugi a beating, though.
Advance. Understood. Acknowledged.
Leave it to me.
Engage. Tactics will be known by all.
All right.
Yes.
Let's get started.
Why are they losing so many? It's annoying, but it's because the tribals are there.
Understood. This will end it. We're pulling back.
Rifle tactics, but only for a few seconds, so...
Let us help. Yes. Yes.
I don't know if we're going to be able to save Kaizu Castle. This is a terrible unit, too, I'm just realizing.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, might have to lose that one and take it back, it looks like. And it takes a big, long, uninterrupted siege to take cities like Okazaki.
Acknowledged.
I think I'm just going to block the ways in over here so that we can take Okazaki and Ansho, and I've got enough units to be besieging every place at once, but if we don't have somebody slowing down their advances, this is going to get really hard to take the castles because they'll just keep interrupting us. Meanwhile, up here, that's a tough unit too. And I think I'm going to try to wait till they get in here to help. Otherwise, we're likely to lose the fight before like manually doing it. We might lose the fight before. Keep on this path on to fight with the Oda clan. What are you talking about? Maybe we're hoping that if we don't get up there and piss the Oda off, they won't help the Matsudaira. Off screen, they help the Matsudaira, but I also positioned the guys close enough to their border that it might have aggroed them. Maybe they don't care about helping the Matsudaira anymore. No, they have a marriage alliance with the Matsudaira. Which is what I thought. They were, like, super tight with the Matsudaira for Eba. So... see, if Nagamasa jumps in here, they can... I don't know what's going on, but the Oda are pulling back. They're not committing fully, which makes me think they're coming to try to save the Matsudaira. Oh boy. There's a lot happening in this video, huh? Blast have fallen ill. He's getting the politician trait. He's not a warrior. He's a politician.
Reporting in.
Okay, let's see. We have Okazaki Castle surrounded by 9,000 men. Its fall has been a matter of time. Our army of 2,000 is fighting an army of 3,000 in Kaizu. Both sides are evenly matched. It's Kaizu Mario. Yeah, that's Kaizo, excuse me. Army 1,000 is fighting an army of 1,000 Obata. Things are unpredictable. 1,000 fighting enemy of 1,000 at Enjo. Either side could win. Kazuhiro, how many fights are you having? Oh. I cycled through all the way. Okay.
Here's last month's balance.
Yeah, but at least we're making money.
Reporting in.
He's a good officer, but he's facing a really good officer as far as that unit goes. And they just keep sending more. That's a different from what happened off screen. They fully committed to taking Kunamine. I think there was like one unit came for Kaizu, and I just beat them, and it was easy. But they have gone with a different tact this time. We might want to think about dispatching troops out of Kiso, Fukushima, just to, you know, we might have to do that. Could have done that a while ago. I didn't think they'd get there in time to make a difference, but now it's getting pretty ugly up there. I don't know. The Hojo just don't always seem that aggressive. But I think keeping these 3,000 troops at Fuji Yoshida and keeping the 2,600 at Kanbara, like, I intentionally didn't march out of the castles that were right on the border. They can't really get to Tsujigasaki Palace. Like, technically, you can kind of go here and then up here, but, like, no, you're going to end up engaging Fuji Yoshida on the way to Tsujigasaki, which is why I was comfortable marching out of there, but... no, those are Hojo. Oh, and these guys might not even attack. They might just be here marching because we're close to their castle. They're allied with the Uesugi, though. So it could be that we say Kazuhiro, who's been, like, fucking dominant with these night raids. He could save Kunamine, and then I'd probably want to... I don't know that I'd want to just, like, have him abandon that place, because they'd surely get attacked by even more guys if I do that. But it does seem like he's beaten off the Uesugi troops that are going to attack, because these guys, I think, already deployed. The rest of these guys are like, they're out because a bunch of troops are marching and they don't want to be caught off guard. I don't think they're coming to attack us. Could be that, unlike off-screen, I end up losing the Saito officers to the Oda, which means that when I eventually defeat the Oda, I'll get the Saito officers then as well, because we're going to beat the Oda, so it's going to take a really long time. Okay, let's call it a video here. This has been kind of a lot this time. We're fighting on lots of fronts. Big battles going on. Didn't sell any food. Still got attacked. But I had a little bit more flexibility in deploying. And if we lose some cities to the Uesugi, but we end up taking out the Matsudaira, that's a trade I'll take, because we'll take those cities back from the Uesugi later. That might be what goes on, or maybe we can hold everything. We'll see. And we might be finding out some answers next time. Bye, guys.